interesting things. So we've got two questions here. Like I suggested we do a checkout, but we've jumped into a whole other thing. And the questions, what could we do in this conversation and report that would maximize the chance that others might see the value in Kudos at? Second question, how could Kudos be an inexpensive, easily implemented method to add value and relevancy to membership in voluntary membership associations? And like, how do the two sides find each other? This is a Studio Tainan question. How do the pieces find each other so they spark and go, we've been looking for you forever, here you are, here you are. How do people find each other? That's my massive question. And then you had instant answers, like actually there are organizations that act as clearinghouses, like Compassion something or other. And then I gave an example of city government bothered by people calling and say, I want to volunteer, deploy me. And city going, we don't have anything for that. Okay, I think this kind of brings us to the moment. So what's coming out of that? Are we ready to check out? Do we want to jump into something else? Where are you now?
No, I'm ready to check out.
Good, let's check out. So what just happened? Where are we now? What insights, a minute or 2 minutes each? I'll go first because I find myself talking. So Jane here, and it's been an hour and a half of an amazing conversation, generative, full of emotion, spirit, and soul. I've learned about what Kudos Act is. In my words, I would say it's a visionary response to a stated need that seems to be stated left and right everywhere. But the curiosity is that when the need is stated, like a vibration of this need, and this vision is brought and said, what about this? For whatever reason, it doesn't land. Nothing gets sparked. And so it's a confusing situation. And Joseph Joe has an active mind with a lot of ideas that come out. But the real curiosity is, did I not hear you right? And did I not just present a solution that sort of perfectly matches what you said you need and nothing happens? So obviously there's a gap here that we're not aware of, or we would handle it. So what in the world is that? So I would summarize by saying Joe has a life lab, Jane's words. He's been running a life lab for 8 years of trying to figure out what's actually going on when people say they want this and it's handed to them and nothing positive happens. I've deeply appreciated this. I see how Kudos might, I imagine, I feel this is true. I feel that Kudos may be something I want to use and need, but I don't get it clearly enough. I think the city in Geelong wants it. I think a lot of people want it, but that there's some kind of a gap. And I do look forward to continuing connection with you to see at what point might this land and some sparks fly. That's me. I check out. Over to you.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for not pouring a lot of cold water on it. I didn't expect that. No. And giving me I'm grateful for your time and attention to it. It kind of validates that I'm not just, on another little Joe tangent, Don Quixote, tilting in windmills with wouldn't the world be better? But you know what I mean? Is how do you, without some, there's some gap that can't be bridged. So yeah, it's still pie in the sky. No, this is, I think, doable, So what I will do, Jane, is I will send you some of the emails I get about groups that are soliciting for volunteers, that they do exist. I get these things. But I wanted to finish with my story about engineering. So I belong to 4 different engineering societies. Of course, I'm a professional engineer. I'm a mechanical engineer. I work in nuclear, and I'm involved with another group, which is kind of the American Association for Advancement of Science, which you may be familiar with your work in botany. So you would think that they would want to know who belongs to more than one society. No, 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 no. They don't want to know because each other society is a competitor for membership. So I can't say in my membership profile at any of them, I belong to these other societies. Who else might? So we might be able to collaborate on some cross-cutting issues. There we are. I'll let it go with that. And I'm the one paying dues. They write all these letters. Please pay dues. You know, where's all the benefits?
All righty. I think we're done for today, but we're in touch.
Okay.
All right. Take care. Thank you so much. This was great.
Oh, thank you, Jane. I didn't expect it. It's a gift to me for this Sunday night. I didn't expect anything like as good as this. So thank you.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Take care.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.